Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I just wanted to show you real quick a little palette that I ended up buying on Amazon for like $8. It's an exact dupe of the Naked One palette. I do not have that palette anymore. I did end up returning it when I bought it. There wasn't anything wrong with it. Color, pigmentation, everything is phenomenal. I am just a bigger fan of palettes that have a good mix of mattes versus shimmers. So the Urban Decay palettes I feel are fantastic for people who like mainly shimmers. It's really scars on matte shadows. So that's the reason why I returned it. But I saw this on a couple of people's posts online and I was curious to try it, so I ended up buying it. Now, don't mind me if I keep looking down. I have my second puppy here on my lap. He has been wanting to just stay on my lap all day. You guys met Nikki in my last video. Let me see if he's so sleepy. He's lazy today. Doesn't want to do anything. Want to say hi? Come here. Ooh. There you go. This is Chewy. And this is actually Nikki's son. But he's sleepy, and if I held him like this all day, you will probably just fall asleep on my arms. No, you sleepy. You sleepy. Yeah. Say bye. So I'm just going to be keeping him on my lap for a little while because he doesn't want to get off my lap, and you know what? He's just going to be sleeping. But let's get on to the palette itself. So this is what the palette looks like, and it's by a company called W7. And the one that I have it's called In the Buff Lightly Toasted Natural Nudes Eye Color Palette. They do have 3 different palettes that actually match the Urban Decay palettes. This one matched the first Urban Decay palette. So this is the packaging on the back, on the front I mean, and on the back this is what it looks like here. It essentially gives you the ingredients, and then a sticker has all of the colors and the names on them, which is quite nice. The palette itself is not magnetic. It's just, you know, it feels more like a pencil case, and it just kind of clicks in. When you open it, it does have a little plastic covering, which I am never a fan of those, and this is what it looks like inside. It does not have a mirror. And then inside it has a little brush, which one side is filled with hair. One side has a sponge applicator, then the other side has a synthetic tiny brush. I'm not a fan of it. I don't think it works that well, so I will not be using that. With the inside of the palette, like this area here, it is actually a foam. So when I was playing around with this, it is a loose foam. So if you do end up getting this palette, you can actually depot these quite easily. I'm trying to get it out, but my nails do not want to work with me right now. Give me 1 second without breaking it. But this whole thing does actually come out and leave you with the tin. And as you can see, just a foam. And the top part here is where the shadows actually lie. So they are thin. But it's nice because if you wanted to depot them, this whole foam part does bend. And I don't know if you can tell, but they do come out a little bit. So it's easy to depot these actually, which I might do. But for now, I'm just going to be keeping them in the palette that I came with. So I'm just popping it back into the palette. But again, this is an exact dupe of the Urban Decay, the first palette. I don't know why I couldn't talk there. But I'm going to be swatching all these on my arms, and I'm going to be showing you them and give you the names of them and give you my thoughts on this lovely palette. Alright, so I was going to start swatching these, and the top fell off. I can't put it back. Essentially it's just held by a little metal tip here. And you know, it goes kind of on the back here with the holes, and for some reason that whole metal part just kind of slid too much to one side, and now I can't slide it back in. So there goes that, I guess. So I just wanted to show you guys that, but because we'll ignore that portion. So we'll start here with the lightest color, and this one is called Teddy Bear. swatch it here on my arm for you. Let me just do one more swatcheroo. It is a lighter beige color. The next one here, it is called Wonderland. And as you can tell, they do swatch pretty nicely. They're not the most pigmented in the world, however, they're really not bad. And when you're thinking about the price comparison between a naked palette, which they run, what, around $48 versus $7, if you wanted to at least try the colors out, I think it's a fantastic deal. But let's do the swatch for that color there. Let me just... And they do build up nicely, which is one thing that I like when it comes to cheap palettes. Great, you know, we all know if it's cheap, sometimes it's really not going to be that great. However, they do layer quite nicely. So you can build the colors on here. But this is the color Wonderland again. The next one, the third one in, it is called Cracker. Let's see here. And I like to use this one on my crease quite a lot now. You know, when I've been playing around with this palette. Fourth one in, it is called Happy. And let's swatch this one. And this one is Happy. There it is. Some beautiful, beautiful shimmers on here. Alright, next one in here in the palette's called Lucky Lady, or sorry, Lady Luck. Guess my dyslexia is starting to come out today. Oh my goodness. And here is Lady Luck. Then we have Twister. And that one is the one right here. This is one of my favorite ones because I love, love, love just gold, kind of brownish shadows. There we go. And again, you can build them up. So I know right now they're not amazingly pigmented. It's not something that you want to just jump through the screen and grab it away from me and run away. However, they are really, really nice to play around with it on here. And I'm going to keep saying it just because that's the reason why I bought this, to try it out. It's $7. I mean, you just can't beat it. Okay, the next color then that we have right here, it's called Twister. Is it? No. Sorry. We did that one already. It's called Dee Dee. I don't know why. Wow. Really? See, that's one thing. When you're looking at the colors on the back, they do not look like the ones in the front. They look purple. It's weird. Oh well. So yeah, so this one is Dee Dee. And here's the swatch for it. See how the darker colors do swatch quite nicely there. Hey, next one in is called Delilah. Swatch this one. Okay. There we are. Really, really like that color as well to smoke out the eye a little bit. That's actually the one that I did to kind of blend everything out. And then the black one that I'll be showing you is the one that I did right on the corners. It's really, really nice color. Next one here is called Magic. Okay. Woo. And this one is not as pigmented, but again, they do just layer very nicely. So let's do this one. Okay, and next here, sorry, it's like I'm trying to go back and forth between here. It's called It's a Dream, and it's the one right here. Okay. Okay, and then the last two, the first one here is called Up in Smoke, and this is the black one I was mentioning. Mind you, if you swatch when they can be a little bit powdery, however, they are quite buttery to the touch, which is just surprising to me, especially, again, for the price. But as you can tell, you know, when it even comes with the black one, it's not that pigmented. But you can just continue layering up if needed, but it's not a pigmented black by any means. And then the last one that we have here is called Dawn. And let's see here. And here is the swatch for Dawn. Okay, so these were all of the W7 shadows. And I wish I would have just picked up the Naked One palette again just so I could show you guys because they're exact dupes. It's phenomenal. There are a lot of blog posts out there already by other people which will show you comparisons of these. So if you want, you know, just Google it, you'll see it. But just wanted to show you quick live swatches of all these lovely shadows. So again, you can find these at Amazon and a couple other websites, but mainly at Amazon. But yeah, so thank you so much for your coming by, and I hope to see you soon in my next video. Bye.